Oh, hey, we didn't see you there. Welcome. Welcome to Johnny Q Crafts. This is Daisy, and I'm your boy Johnny Q. And today we're going to be dyeing a disc trying to use the cell dye method. Alright, Daisy, let's go dye a disc. Come along, follow me. Lead the way, Daisy. And here we are, folks, in the craft room, pulling out our cups. These cups are measuring cups. We get ourselves a glass jar. We got that big boy Floetrol. We got green rit, yellow rit, and blue rit. Putting on the rits. And then we get our little frisbee, make sure it's good condition. And we have our disc. It is a H4V3. And then we get this extra secret ingredient called Cell Magic. It is actually just silicone oil. And then we get just some Elmer's glue. This technique I learned by watching stuff around the YouTubes and researching on the internets. And this is me trying to do that. This is me trying to do it for the first time. So I hope it goes well. But first we put in an ounce of each color. We put in an ounce of yellow, an ounce of green, and an ounce of blue. And then we get the Floetrol out. And the Floetrol thing is a little chunky, so you got to shake it up real good. And then I also saw that you could use like a filter or like a piece of tulle and wrap it around the neck of the bottle and pour through that, and it kind of filters it so it won't come out so chunky. But I said YOLO and let's do it. And so you give an ounce of Floetrol to each cup, about, because I was not measuring properly, so forgive me for I have not measured properly. But I was just winging it here. This is how we do it in Johnny Q Craft Cellar. We wing it. When I say about 3 ounces, I mean in the ballpark, because once again, I wasn't properly measuring. Even though the measuring cups have the numbers on them, I was just going to town. And I get my popsicle sticks, and I thought it was cute and chuggy that all my popsicle sticks matched the cup they were stirring in. And so I thought, let's go for it, that's adorable. Shout out Dollar Tree. And then, dude, have you all been to Dollar Tree lately and seen their crafting aisle? When I was a kid, they didn't have that kind of stuff in the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree back in the day, you were lucky if you found plain popsicle sticks or those little pipe cleaner things or paint. There was a whole craft aisle in the Dollar Tree, and they wised up and they totally marketed Dollar Tree craft aisle stuff. So shout out Dollar Tree, my home away from home. But anyhow, as you can see, I'm stirring them up here. With the yellow a second ago, I thought the color looked a little weak, so I added some extra yellow. And here with the green, I added some extra green. I would say I added about 200 milliliters of extra dye with those two. And then I stirred up the blue, and I think I was pretty happy with how dark the blue was. And I was also afraid the blue would take over a lot, because in my studies of doing cell dyeing, the blue seemed always to be the heavier color, and with cell dyeing, the weights of your dyes make a difference. So even if you have an ounce of blue and an ounce of green, the dye itself weighs a little bit different. And then when we get it all set up, I had to, under further evaluation, I decided that I needed a bigger jar. And here's that Cell Magic. Make sure when you buy a brand new thing of Cell Magic, you remove the piece of paper that's blocking the spigot. Anyhow, I put in 3 dips of this Cell Magic silicone oil, and I did like a little stirring. I heard the more you stir, the smaller your cells are going to be. And so I kind of wanted to give a shot at some big old fat cells. We don't say fat cells. Oh, that's actually kind of scientific jargon right there, a fat cell. And then I also saw that in my studies that you pour it to the side of the jar, or you could pour it in multiple places of the jar, and I decided to do it on the side. Pretty funny. Anyhow, so I thought I would alternate through the colors, starting with the darker blue, and then green on top of that, and then yellow, and just alternate through those 3, and not to pour too much or too little each time, trying to pour the same amount each time so they kind of evenly spread out. And then I think I got a little overzealous sometimes though, because that's a big glob of yellow. But that's all right, because once again, we're just trying it out here. And if you know me, you know I don't like making messes. As you can see, after every pour, I make sure to scrape the drippings off on the side of the jar, because don't make a mess, there won't be no mess. Hashtag Johnny Q Crafts trademark. That's my own personal rule. Everybody follow it. So when I get down to the end there, I was like, you know what? There's extra glue and dye on the bottom, so I decided to scrape it out. And I tried to scrape it on the side there so it would follow the pattern I already had, but it got a little out of hand. It wasn't that bad. And then once you get it all like that, you take your Frisbee. Oh, clean up your little mess. Don't make a mess, won't be a mess. Take your Frisbee and you put it on top and you flip the jar up and you pick it right up, and then you watch it make little bubbles and little sails. And you marvel at the awesomeness. And then here you go, you pick up your disc and you dip it in. And I dipped it in kind of toward the side there because I like the yellower sails more than I did just all the blue and the green. Well, after all that's done, the next thing to do is to wait 24 hours. And here we are, 24 hours later, at the shop sink. And we're going to clean her up real good with some Dawn soap and a little bit of that soft scrub. And then we're going to get it real clean, looking real nice. Give it a good dry off. And then give her a good once over. There she is.
You just want a voiceover? Or you gonna say anything?
Get vaccinated. Oh, hey, you're back. We're glad you stayed. How'd you like the video? I know Daisy and I liked it. Wasn't that a pretty disc? It was kind of green, and now it's even more green and funkier, and we like it funky.
Okay.
We like torturing Daisy too, isn't she sweet? Say, bye Daisy. Whoop. Cool dudes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because apparently it helps the channel. Stay cool.